Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. How are you all doing today? Yes, this is Oscar Starr. I am the host of the GameChanger Perspective Podcast. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it has been a long time since I recorded my last podcast. As I was saying on the trailer, I have been on a quick hiatus for the last few months. I'm taking a break. I'm working on some projects and also having my book published. And so now I am back and ready to roll. As they say, I'm ready to do this thing here. Last year, I started out this podcast with episode 1 entitled, What is a Game Changer? Episode 2, we talked about becoming a game changer in business. And episode 3, understanding the entrepreneurial characteristics of a game changer. Yes, this podcast is for you out there, my listening audience, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, because you are a game changer, whether you know it or not, because being a game changer, it only makes you push your potential to be who you are. And it's based on my new and latest book entitled The GameChanger Perspective, which was published last year in August and is out available in your online at Walmart and eBay. If you have not received your copy of The GameChanger Perspective, go out there and order your copy today online. It's out there. Grab it, read it. It'll change your life. It'll change your perception of who you are as being a game changer. Believe me, I have received numerous of positive feedback from readers who have came across and told me, hey, Oscar, I love your book. I enjoyed my book. I shared it with my family and friends. They loved it. I'm impressed in what it's saying, and it's speaking volumes about who I am as a game changer. You may never know. This book will change your life. This book will, like I said, cause you to push your potential in who you are. Game changers, we're people who think outside the box. People think that what we do is outlandish. That's okay. It's okay to be different. That's fine. Be different. Be who you are. Be original. I guarantee you, in the end, you are a game changer. Thank you to my friends and family out there who have supported me along this journey. I thank you all so much. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and there's nothing you can do about it. Thank you to my amazing wife. I love you, baby. You supported me. I'm grateful to have you. I love you. You're an amazing woman. You keep me going. You encourage me. You push me. You're my number one fan, my cheerleader, baby. I love you. To Mrs. Jeray Starr, I love you, baby. Mwah. To my little son, Caden, KJ, my little man, amazing kid, awesome kid. Love you to pieces, little man. And my baby girl, Miss Victoria Kimball. Even though she's my stepdaughter, but she's my daughter. I love her. She's my little baby, my little princess. I love her. She's supportive, whatnot, and I thank her as well. To all my longtime friends in Oklahoma, high school, from elementary school, I love you. Special shout out goes to my friend Erica out of Allen, Texas. Special shout out goes to my longtime friend to Mill Anthony up in Michigan, and to my best friend Gina Michelle. Yes, and also I'm not going to forget my longtime best friend and my god sister, Miss LaShonda Allen. We call her Lucky on Facebook. Yes, and if I forget some of you, forgive me. Charge it to my head and not my heart. Now, let's go on with the podcast, shall we, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? So, episode 4, entitled Evidence of a Game Changer. What is evidence of a game changer, you might ask? Let's see. Go into this, please. Now, based on my book, I'm reading from my book, The GameChanger Perspective. It says, how can you recognize a game changer in your company? Even better, how can you honestly evaluate yourself to determine if you are a game changer? That's the first question that's posed in the book in this episode. How do you recognize one? How do you, recognize one in your company? How do you even honestly evaluate yourself to determine if you are a game changer? Okay? How can you determine yourself if you're one? Now, let's give some examples. Now, let's see, I wrote something in here in my book. Now, number one, the first evidence is you are an expert in your field. Now let's back up. Pump our brakes. All right. You are an expert, whatever field of work that you're in and that you're good at it, you are an expert in. My expert level expertise is doing private security. Doing it for 23 years. I know the ins and outs when it comes to security, become a security officer, what to do, the rules, the policies, the procedures, even the policies of the state or whatnot, the rules of the state, and everything I know about security. Whether your level of expertise is IT work, HVAC, construction, whatever level of work that you're in, you are good, you're an expert in your field, and you're good at what you're doing. That's the first thing. So, first thing I want to tell you is that, now I'm going to read this out of my book. The second king of Israel wrote in the 10th century BC, "Do you see a man skilled in his work? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before obscure men." Now, check this out, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Game changers have tendencies to be highly immersed in the area of their expertise. They are not only continuous students of their occupation field, but also teachers, sharers of information, and great partners to their peer group. You hear that? Just one more time. They are not only continuous students of the occupation field, but also teachers. We all share some information, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Okay? Look, no matter what, if you're an expert in your field, share the information. Information is free. You don't have to, hide what you do. Tell people what you do. Share. You may never know who you might help out. Okay? And so, with that being said, I recently helped a good friend of mine along with her book journey. She just published a book a couple of months ago. And she wanted to know how can she go about to promote her book. And so, being the friend that I am and the person, with a generous heart, I went ahead and shared her the information that I knew of the knowledge of how to promote her book via press release, other self-publishing outlets out there, whatnot. And it helped her a lot. And it benefited her more ways than one. Okay. We are sharers of information, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Okay. Great partners to the peer group. Now, the first thing I want you to do is challenge yourself. All right? Challenge yourself, okay? Now, when was the last time someone asked you for your expert advice? Something to think about. When was the last time someone asked you about your expert advice or asked to create something that was viewed important and critical? When was someone that came up to you and said, "Hey, man, since you know about this, how can you help me to do this, A, B, and C?" Now, you have an option. Either you're going to share the information with them and help them out, or you're going to be selfish and keep it all to yourself. Well, sorry to, break it to you, but being selfish is not at all cracked up to be. So what you can do is help them out, because it can serve a benefit to you and that person and whatnot, or who you giving expert advice to. Now, second question I want to ask, do leaders in your organization share information with you and ask for your opinion? When was the last time someone asked you for your opinion? When? When was the last time someone asked you for your opinion? Because the thing I know is that no matter what you're thinking or what you may feel, your opinion matters. No matter what, your opinion matters, whether you believe it or not. But people value your opinion. They do. They value my opinion. An opinion is your personal take on certain situations, issues, or certain things that you do. Now, an opinion is not right or wrong. It's just something of your personal take. That's all it is. And people get upset about opinions, whatnot. Well, if you feel that some people don't value your opinion and your expertise of, your level of expertise, fine. Don't worry about it. Keep it going. Because you may never know the next person might need your opinion on something. Okay? Now, check this out. Now, the question when I ask, are you a wanted person in your community? Or is it what easily learned by searching Google? Now, are you wanted? Are you needed? Wanted? Are you someone they want to have? You would be with you, but not next to you. Or when it comes to sharing your level of expertise, but not, are you wanted? Do you feel? Are you needed? Do people make you feel wanted, but not? If they do, fine. If they don't, they don't. Cool. Now, let's keep it going, okay? Now, Game Changers believe that some things are absolutely right and some very wrong. That's true. We know the difference when someone misspeaks as opposed to lies. Big difference now. We observe and seek those who plan for greater good versus those who scheme for selfish reasons. Yes, we seek those who plan for greater good versus, check this out, those who scheme for selfish reasons. Now, that is something to think about. You have people out there who have misdeeds, do things for dishonorable intentions, selfish reasons, or, have this thing called selfish ambition. Because of that, we as game changers, firmly seek strategic views and hold firm beliefs of what needs to be accomplished. So we're adamant in what we're doing in order to get things accomplished the right way. Period. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. All right. Bottom line. We seek strategic views. We're strategic in what we're doing. We have a strategy, we have a plan, have a method, okay? And hold firm beliefs of what needs to be accomplished. Now, as game changers, as you know, we are a different breed. We cut from different cloths. We are the cream of the crop. Come on now. All right? We are seekers of truth, and we cling and we hang on to it even at a high cost. You hear me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? We seek the truth. We be honest. We honest. We as game changers, we're honest. We seek the truth. We seek it like a pirate seeking treasure. Okay, cool. All right, let us think about this for a second. We're adamant as game changers to be honest. We're adamant in being honest with each other, or with other people, whatnot. Okay? Now, yes, being truthful, coming at a high cost, cool. Be that it may, it is what it is. Okay? I got a quote in my book. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. As Martin Luther King once said, I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. End quote. That's from the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He said once again, I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. Plain as black and white. That's what he said. Okay? So unconditional love, unknown truth, in the end we'll have the final say. And that's the reason why it's good to be honest. As you know, people always say, truth hurts. Yes, the truth hurts, but in the end it's going to benefit you no matter what. Truth may hurt for a little bit, but it's going to benefit you. Okay? This is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than infinite triumphant. Game changers believe in absolute good, and we are willing to endure injustice for it. Ooh. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you hear me out, please. Game changers believe in absolute good, not bad, not evil, not no crazy stuff that gets you in trouble, but we are willing to endure injustice for it. Yes. You want to know what a game changer does? Find out what you do as one. And I guarantee you'll be surprised to a point where you're going to shock yourself. Now, evidence number 2, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You are not afraid to lose what you have. Hear that? If you know you don't get something better again, don't be scared to lose what you got. It happens. It's called taking a risk. We game changers, we take risk all the time. Hell, you take a risk by walking outside the door every day. Okay? Now, check this out. Now, here's a story I remember listening to. His name was Paulo Coelho. It goes such like this. I believe written by Brazilian author Paulo Coelho, who describes a ship caught in a fierce storm that sailors couldn't do anything but hold on to save their lives. It was one of those 17th century ship armed with cannons. At one point, when the cannons got loose, it was hitting both sides of the ship, and as the ship swung from one side to another, sailors were holding on for their lives, but realized that soon the loose cannon would create a hole in their ship and they would die. Those sailors would hold on to their lives on that ship. Can you imagine if you were in that situation and you held on for dear life, trying to preserve your life? Something to think about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The question was obvious. Who is going to let go, risk their life, and secure the cannon in the storm? The brave man who let go to save the ship was a game changer. If you brave enough, he was brave enough. The brave man who let go to save the ship was a game changer. If you only can let go and don't hang on to stuff that you may lose, and you let go to do what you have to do to, what's necessary, you are a game changer. You are a game changer. You are. If you're willing to sacrifice yourself, to save whatever you need to save, or to whatever you got to do, that's what makes you a game changer, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Now, according to my book, it says we see all the time in corporate America, folks that manage to stay out of conflict just enough to convince people that they are easy to work with. They do just what the public swear, they're nothing to say, and even a fool is considered wise as long as he keeps his mouth shut. End quote. They are afraid they will lose the position they waited for so long to obtain. So they don't lead and they don't take risks or innovate. So guess what? You out of luck. You straight out of luck. If you don't take a risk, if you don't do anything to say, don't speak up, don't say anything, what's going to happen? Because I believe we as real game changers don't have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Now, eventually, according to my book, they will arrive at the point in their career that they have feared the most, becoming irrelevant. So if you speak out, or if you decide to do something different, people gonna view you as irrelevant. They don't think you're crazy, but that's okay. Because personally, I wouldn't be caught up with what people thought about me. I don't care. And you shouldn't care either. If you're gonna be a game changer, don't just wear the title just to say it to sound attractive. Show that you are a game changer. Do something different. Be different. I remember I was a kid growing up back in the day. It was a bumper sticker that says, "Dare to be different." Are you different? Or will you rather, continue doing the same old mundane, boring routine of a monotonous thing that you do all the time, instead of breaking out of the box and doing something different? Because the definition of insanity, in my opinion, is doing the same thing over again, expecting different results. Okay? To put it bluntly, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Now, here's some other challenge to you. Challenge yourself. That's another one. Next time you see injustice done at work, or people spreading lies, will you stand for those unfairly affected? Now, I just wrote a book just recently entitled Encountering Unethical Work Behavior in the Workplace. Now, if you see somebody do it, if you see one of your coworkers getting done wrong by a power-hungry, power-trip supervisor or manager, what you gonna do? Are you gonna stand there, let them take the abuse from this, from bad management, bad leadership, or are you gonna sit there and step up and take up for that person? Or are you scared you're gonna lose your career, your job? You scared you're gonna get retaliated against, whatnot? What are you scared of? What are you scared of? Because if you witness anything that's going wrong, and you know it's wrong in your eyes, in front of you, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? That will separate the game changers from those who are too scared to be different. Come on. What you gotta lose? What you scared of? Now, here's my third evidence. Are you listening to me, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen out there? Hear me out. Now, brace yourself for this. You ready? You are not liked by everyone. Ooh. You hear me? You are not liked by everyone. You've been a game changer. You are not liked by a lot of people, and that's okay. Be unpopular by according to some people, cool. That's fine. Now, let me say this out of my book. Apostle Paul, who wrote over 2,000 years ago to make every effort to live in peace with all, but he never assumed that he would be liked along the way. Even Apostle Paul in the Bible wasn't liked. He went through some stuff too. He knew better. Difference makers make change. If you're a difference maker, you're going to make some change, an effective change, by being a game changer. Don't go around saying, well, I make a difference. Well, if you make a difference, then show that you make a difference. Prove to yourself and everybody else out there that you're willing to make a difference and that you are a game changer. That's the point of this whole podcast, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Okay? The majority of people don't like change. Yes, of course. Everybody don't like change. They hate it. They rather for things to stay the same over and over again. For what? There's nothing wrong with change. Change can be different. I'm telling you. I like change. I embrace change. I embrace being different. I embrace it all. New ideas. Bring it on to me. This whole AI technology going on right now, I love it. I love AI. I learned to adjust to the change. I love it. AI or artificial intelligence is the wave of this year, whatnot, of this millennium century. I love it. I learned to embrace it. Now, here comes the conflict. All right? The flip side of the coin. Especially to those who will lose financial, social, or any other influence for change. Scared they may lose their money, their social status of who they are, or any influence they may have. Because they too scared to make a difference. They're too scared to change. To make a change. I'm sorry. Scary. Afraid. No backbone. Fold like a lawn chair. Let's be real, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls out there that are listening. And I hope you are. If you are, thank you. If you're not, thank you also. Anyway. Now, we as game changers often find ourselves alone. Cool. Abandoned by others. Yet it is their lives we celebrate throughout history. You hear me? We often find ourselves alone. That's fine. People abandoned us. Cool. Call us crazy if you want to. Call us whatever you want to say about us game changers. But hey, we out there. Because game changers are the ones that make the difference in this whole world. In this country. Let me tell you about a real game changer. Look at our former president, Barack Obama. First African-American president we had in office. He was in office for 8 years. That was a huge game changer for this country, was it not? And you know what? It gave me hope that I could be a game changer as well. And I'm proud of being a game changer. I love it. I embrace being a game changer. Now, here's another challenge. Do you claim to be a balanced person who can work with anyone? That's the $1 million question, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Are you a balanced person who can work with anyone? Think about that. Or will you rather go solo, do the cowboy thing, and don't want to work with anybody else? You'd rather work alone and say, forget about everybody else. It's only me, myself, and I. In order to be an effective game changer, you have to have the heart and the willingness to work with other people. To get along with other people. To be approachable. It's okay. And if they don't want to work with you, cool. Guess what you're going to do? Keep it moving forward. Keep it pushing. Keep it going. Don't worry about that. Because there's someone out there going to work with you. Because everybody's not the same. They're not. We encounter disappointment. Yes, we do. We encounter hurdles and obstacles. Yes, we do. But you know what? That's okay. Our job as game changers is to keep it going. Now, another quote I want to read out of my book. Admiral Grace Hopper once said, and I quote this, okay? The most important thing I've accomplished is training young people. They come to me, and say, do you think we can do this? I say, try it. And I back them up. They need that. I keep track of them as they get older, and I stir them up at intervals so they don't forget to take chances. Yes, that is right there, end quote. That's it. Try something for once. If it works, cool. If it don't, find another way of doing it. And I guarantee you it'll work. It will work. It will work. Being a game changer, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's all about taking risk and chances, whatnot. Go right ahead and do it. I can promise you it'll work. Because you become more effective more than anything in this world. Believe me, as a game changer, you will. You become more effective than you realize. I promise you that. I promise you that. Guaranteed. Now, before I wrap this show up, a few more things I want to talk about, then we're going to conclude the podcast for this evening. Now, we as Game Changers care about people in their progress. Yes, we do. We care about people and their progress, see what they're doing, how things are going, what's the next steps they got to do. We care, we're interested, we show genuine interest in their progress. We teach, yes. We're supporters, yes. And build into others, yes. We don't tear down other people, we build them up. That's what we do. We build into them, we pour into them, whatnot. And what happens is, it benefits you and the other person. I guarantee you, it works. It works. Once you build into that person, whatnot, you have a friend for life. I'm telling you. You have a long-lasting relationship with that person. Yes. I promise you that. Yes, I guarantee. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you hearing me today? Yes. Now, check this out. Game changers don't do it for the money or recognition. No, we do not. But simply because we love people. Yes, we love people. Yes, we as game changers, we don't do stuff for money or just to be recognized. Well, now we do it because we have a passion for people, because we do it from our heart with the right intentions. Yes, we do. I love doing what I'm doing. I'm a new author. I just completed finishing writing 21 books. Writing and self-publishing my own 21 books, whatnot. Because I want to help people out. I'm not doing it for the money. Because I know the money going to come much later. But in the meantime, I'm doing it to benefit other people, to help them out. That's the main purpose of what I'm doing as an author. Now, all people don't think the same. Some people want to do it because they want the money, they want the fame, they want the recognition, they want their name called, they want their name posted all over the internet, whatnot. That's the wrong intentions, whatnot. However, real game changers, we don't do it for the money. We don't do it to be recognized. We don't do it just because we want to be seen. No, we do it because we have a passion for people, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. After all, true game changers know that everything we have, we received. Yes. Let me say that one more time. Real game changers know that everything we have, we receive it, so they simply pay it forward. Yes. We pay it forward. Yes. That's the whole thing about being a game changer. Yes, that's the key right there. Is that we pay it forward. Everything we receive it, whatever. We do it. We receive it. We have it. We receive it, whatnot, and we pay it forward. Because deep down inside, game changers know we were meant to serve people. Ooh. Let me say this one time for the people in the back of the audience. We, as game changers, were meant to serve people. My final point for today. And we out of here. Is there anyone in your life that could use your help today? Two-part question. Do you believe that people need help regardless of their circumstances? Okay. Is there anyone out there that you know that could really use your help? Think about it. Because someone out there down the line is going to need your help. Yes. If they need your help, make the initiative. Take the initiative to help them out. Yes, you have to. Help them out. Help them out. And then another thing too. Do you believe that people need help regardless of their circumstances? Yes. Regardless of their situation, their circumstances, yes, they're going to need help. No matter what they're facing, help them out anyway. Don't just, well, I'm not going to help them out because of A, B, and C. No, help them out anyway. If they want your help, cool. If they don't want your help, guess what? At least you made an effort to try to help them out to the best of your ability. That's what we do as Game Changers. We help people out. Regardless of their situation or their circumstances, what they're facing in their life, we're going to help them out. We're out there to lend a helping hand, a hand up. That's what we do. Now my conclusion for today on episode 4 of the podcast. Some of the questions, they are not easy to honestly answer. But remember, nobody takes medicine unless they don't think something is wrong with them. And no game changer fights for change if everything in the world is right in the world. Say it one more time. Some of the questions that are not easy to honestly answer. But remember, nobody takes medicine unless they don't think something is wrong with them. And no game changer fights for change if everything is right in the world. The first step in being a game changer is to honestly evaluate yourself and other people. There are game changers out there that are shaping our lives. And the final question I want to ask you, and I'm out of here. Are you one of them? Are you one of them? So, thank you so much for listening to episode 4, Evidence of a Game Changer. Thank you for your love and support. Once again, my name is Oscar Starr. I am the host of the GameChanger Perspective, also the author of my latest book, The GameChanger Perspective, and CEO and founder of Express Direct Professional Services out of Houston, Texas. I love you. Thank you for listening. Take care. Have an amazing day. God bless you.